Hi guys, welcome to your TBC lower body and plyometric series. If you want to wear sneakers for this, you can absolutely do it, but since we're here in the studio today, we're actually going to rock these socks. If you need a low impact modification for the plyometric work we take, you're going to follow my friend Lindsay over here. All right guys, we're going to go ahead and get things started. Go ahead and take those feet hips width apart for me. Just give me a big inhale, raise those arms all the way up. Let's draw those shoulders all the way up to those ears. And go ahead and pull them down. We're gonna press those hands out and away and give me one giant shoulder roll. We're gonna place those hands on that waist to start. Open up through that chest. We're gonna start with some slow alternating lunges. We go right here. It's down for 2, up and squeeze that seat. Take it down for 2, up and squeeze. So I want you to take a nice step back behind you. Make sure your feet are on 2 separate railroad tracks as you go squeeze that seat. It's down, down. You're gonna drive through that front heel as you stand, contracting through that glute, getting that hamstring and glute firing along with that quad. Take your gaze, put it out on the horizon so there's space between your chin and your chest. Beautiful. That upper body stays vertical as you lunge. Don't hinge at that waist. Down, down, up, and squeeze. We're gonna take a couple more here to finish our warm up, and then we're gonna speed it up. Last one at this tempo, we speed it up right here, right now. It's down, exhale, power it up. Down, exhale, power it up. Really make sure you're taking a large enough step back that that front knee is not coming in front of your toes. Now, if you've looked down to peak, bring your gaze back up now, because with that gaze down, that's gonna start to change your alignment, and we want that spine nice and tall. Down, exhale, up. Lift through that pelvic floor, hug those abdominals up and in as you drive up every single time. It's down, exhale, up. Down, exhale, up. We're almost there. We're gonna hold it at the top in 4 more reps. Give me 4, exhale, up. 3 more. Last 2. Last one, hold it at the top, shoulders back and down. We're gonna shift our weight into our leg, extend the other one back behind you, come all the way down to the bottom of your lunge. Now, we've got 8 power skips, or we can modify with a tap. Here we go, right here. It's 8 and down, 7 and down. Really try to get some air, or at least drive down through that front heel, working explosively. For 3, we're gonna hold it low. In 2 more. Last one, hold it all the way down at the bottom. Bring those hands onto that waist, lower that back knee down to the mat, untuck those toes. We're gonna take those hands, place them all the way down onto the mat, and tick-tock the foot back behind you, retuck that seat. It's lowered down for 2, kick it, stamp it back. It's in for 2, stamp it all the way up. I want you to imagine that you've got someone pressing against your heel as you lift. It's down for 2, press it straight up. Press more into the opposite hand from your supporting leg, and that's gonna help stabilize those hips. Keep that neck long, no wrinkles in the back of your neck, no chin to that chest. It's lower for 2. Now give me power singles here. It's lower, tuck and squeeze. We're working through the entire glute max right here. That neck stays nice and long. Give me 4 more. We're gonna hold it at the top. In 3, exhale. Last 2, baby stamps right here, right now. Just baby stamp. Baby stamp. I want you to take that heel and I want you to drive it all the way up to the ceiling. Again, imagine you're holding a 50-pound plate on that foot and drive that heel straight up. It's exhale, exhale. We were working quads, hamstrings, and booty, and now we're really focusing in on that booty. Press more into that opposite hand. Feel those abdominals tighten, supporting that spine and supporting that low back. You've got 8 more right here, and we're gonna hold it. You've got 4 to hold. 3, 2, hold it right here. We're gonna go ahead and take that knee, bring it right back in front of you, set it down, lift that upper body. We're back in the bottom of that lunge. Bring those hands up in front of you. Tuck your back toes under, lift your back knee to a hover. We have 8 more power skips. Ready, set, here we go, right here. It's 8 and down. That quad is gonna scream now. Working from the base, you're gonna get that glute involved a little bit more. Give me 4, power up. Last 3, you've got 2 and we're gonna stand it all the way up. Last one, go ahead and stand it all the way up. Give those legs a teeny tiny little shake. We move right on into hitting the adductor muscles now. Bring those hands to prayer for me. We side lunge to the side right here. It's down for 2, up and find your balance. Down for 2, up and find your balance. Now, if your balance is not in a good place today, you're gonna follow Lindsay over here and just tap that toe in. So not only are we working on keeping this leg totally straight, we're working on firing through those inner thighs, and we're trying to find that balance at that top. We're working core stability here. Focus on one spot ahead of you. Keep breathing, exhale as you stand. And those things, along with tightening through that core, are gonna help you find that balance a little bit more. It's down for 2, up and hold. Don't speed up, use your counts, up and up. You've got 2 more and we're gonna hold it at the bottom, all the way up. Now hold it at the bottom. Hold it right down low, sink it down 1 inch lower. We're gonna slide to the side, slide to the other side, back to the first. Slide it out, stay super low, yes. Working through those inner thighs, starting to burn into those quads a little bit more. With this hinge, you're also getting some hamstring activation. Press those palms together, fire through that chest just a little bit more, beautiful. Slide to the right, slide to the left, beautiful. And slide it out. Slide it low, you guys are almost there. Give me 4 more here, it's 4, 3, last 2, you're gonna hold it there, hold it to the side, sink down 1 inch lower. You have 1 power stand, open up through that chest, it's 4, 3, 2, power it all the way up to the top, find that balance. Set that foot down, bring those hands back to that waist. We start those lunges again, okay? We're gonna start by shifting our weight into that left leg, and we're gonna lunge it back in 3, 2, here we go. It's down, power up, down, power up. So we're starting that second side, we're starting the whole thing from the beginning. The good news is, guys, you know what's coming. The bad news is, you know what's coming. So you're over that halfway mark now. Now is where we really want to focus on hitting that body symmetrically. So just as hard as you worked on that first side, we want to hit that second side as well. That heart rate's lifted, those legs may be a little jello-y already, and that is great. That is exactly what we're after here. It's down, exhale up. Down, exhale up. Give me 4 more. We'll hold it at the top in 3. Really squeeze that seat as you stand. Last one, hold it at the top. Open up through that chest. Shift your weight into that left leg. Kick that right foot back behind you. Slide all the way down to the bottom of your position. We've got 8 power skips. Here we go, right here. It's 8 and down. Try to get some air time. Really pump through those arms as you go. Big exhales. Yes, you've got 4. That's it. In 3, we hold it low. Last 2. Last one, hold it at the bottom. Hold it right there. Bring those hands onto that waist. Bring that back knee all the way down to the mat. Untuck those toes. Hands are gonna come down to the mat. Tick-tock that foot back behind you. Flex through that heel. We lower for 2. It's lower to a hover. Exhale, tuck and squeeze it. Lower to that hover. Drive up through that heel. Really making sure to press into that opposite hand, keeping those hips nice and square. The closer you keep your heel to your seat, the more that hamstring's gonna work as well here. We're working through that posterior chain. We have activation through the low back, through the glute, through the hamstring. It's down for 2. Really staying square through those shoulders and through those hips. Hug that core in tight to support you. Lower for 2. Exhale, squeeze and lift. Guys, we're about 2/3 of the way done with this lower body workout and you're rock stars. It's down, down, exhale up, down, down. Let's single it out right here, right now. Pull down, press up. Down and up. I really want you to think about finding the intensity and finding the work on the way up and on the way down. It's pull it in and push it up. Pull and press. Imagine that resistance against you every step of the way. You've got 3. We're gonna hold it at the top. In 2 more. Last one, hold it at the top. Retuck that seat. And now little stamp. Little stamp. Again, imagining that you've got a weighted plate on that heel. Press against that resistance. How do you create that resistance against yourself? I want you to think about trying to tuck that tail against that flex up. So it's that same type of concept as when we press those palms together and don't get any movement but activation through those muscles. That's what we're doing through that booty and that hip. You're trying to roll under as you stamp everything up super high. It's stamp, stamp, press more into that opposite hand. Feel those obliques activate to support you on 3 limbs. You got 8 right here. 6, you're almost done. That next day's long. It's 4 to hold. 3, 2, hold it right here. We're gonna tick-tock that foot straight back up to the front once more. Set it down, heels right underneath that knee. Lift that upper body, roll your shoulders back and away from those ears. Tuck those toes under. Your feet are on 2 different railroad tracks. Lift that back knee to a hover. We've got 8 power skips, or we have those lunge ups. Ready, set, 8, we go right here. It's 8, down, 7. Yes, I need you to use that powerful exhale every time you drive through that front heel. Try to get a little bit higher every time for 3. Last 2. Last one, go ahead and stand it all the way up. Bring those hands onto that waist, shoulders back and away from those ears. Excellent job, guys. One more thing to finish this all out. Bring those hands into prayer for me, shoulders back and down. We're gonna lunge over to the other side. Here we go, right here. It's down for 2 and 1. Exhale, find that balance. Beautiful. I want you to make sure you're taking a big enough step out that your knee's not coming forward over that toe. You've got to hinge back, send that seat back, activating that hamstring. Keep that left leg as straight as you can, almost like you don't have a knee joint at all. Yes, use your counts and lift it right back up. What I love about this slow movement as well is you have to brake with your body. You have to use your body to decelerate you appropriately to get into the right position. That's an athletic skill, just like speed is an athletic skill. Being able to decelerate effectively and efficiently is super important. All the way up. It's down for 2, all the way up. Just 4 more here. All the way down. Feel that right adductor work. Take it all the way down. That left adductor, excuse me. Nice job. 2 more. Down, down, and up. This one stays low. This one, hold it at the bottom. Hold it right here. Reach that booty back. We slide to the side. Slide to the side. Slide back to the other side. Reaching that seat back behind you. Beautiful. I want you to channel your inner inline skater here. Your inner speed skater. I want you to imagine yourself racing in slow motion, powering through all of your lower body muscles working together. We've got those outer hips working, we've got those inner thighs working. We're working that booty, those quads, those hamstrings. That entire body is on fire. Those ribs are knit together. You're hugging everything in super tight. Maybe press those palms together a little bit stronger, firing through that chest. Just give me 4 more here. Slide it over. You've got 3 more sets. And over, final 2, and we're gonna hold it over to that right side. Last full round, take it all the way over. Now hold it down. We have 1 big pop up to finish this all out in 4, 3, 2. Power yourself all the way up. Set that foot down. All right, guys, I know you think you're done. We're just gonna do 1 more thing to finish it out. I want you to take those hands out in front of you. We are gonna take jumping, switching lunges. If the impact is not for you today, you're just gonna take alternating reverse lunges to finish. We finish right here, right now. Take it back and switch, switch and switch. This is that finish line. You need to look straight ahead. Don't look down at the mat. We are turning those legs to complete jello. You need to lead with that heart. You need to lead with that spirit, because that's what's gonna get you through that finish line. You already put all the work in. This is just that cherry on top of this ice cream sundae, so you don't stop, you don't give up now. You've got 8 more here and you're done. It's 6, can you get a little bit higher for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand it up, tap it on out. Oh my gosh, guys, we hit that lower body from every angle. Thighs, booty, core, heart rate. You did an amazing job. Thanks so much for joining us.